What's up? Your boy Pop from Hobo Skateboard Shop. Back to give you the rundown on Luke Cage, episode 6 of season 1, Netflix Luke Cage. Yeah, that's on it. Anyway, but all right, now that we know that there's nothing but corrupt cops in Cottonmouth's pocket, and Cottonmouth doing gun trades to try to figure out ways to stop Luke Cage. Not only does he lose a couple of friends, Cottonmouth that is, he's actually now has made a little boo-boo with Scarfs, who was Misty Knight's partner. Yeah, one of the corrupt cops. He and Cottonmouth get into a little altercation, and of course, Cottonmouth let his anger get the best of him. And I just want to say that, with all that being said, that it actually feels good to have a villain like Cottonmouth in this situation. I mean, it's not like I'm rooting for the bad guy right now. It's just that Cottonmouth's villainy in this whole situation seems authentic. You know, it just seems like he fits. Okay, so, but let's move on. All right, so yes, Scarf and Cottonmouth get into a little bloody situation to a point where now corrupt cop Scarf has to find some type of help to protect his ass or his life, or to a point where it is now, and he's on the run. So what does he do? The only person that can probably help him in Harlem, well, the man that's been helping Harlem, the only hero that they have at the moment, which is Luke Cage. All right, so as Luke Cage and is still figuring out ways to basically take Cottonmouth down and his politician cousin, and get them, run them out of Harlem, he's also trying to figure out a way to keep Pop's barbershop open, because they feel like it's still good for the community. Well, of course, Rosario Dawson, who is basically not her name in the movie, the show, comes from Hell Kitchens. Yes, that's right, where Daredevil lives. And yes, she is still a doctor. And yes, she basically links up with Luke Cage, and they catch up on old times and do a little reminiscing. And doing that, they run into Scarf at Pop's barbershop, bleeding in the back, and they do what they can to basically keep him alive. And with that, Scarf spills his guts, no pun intended, to ways to take Cottonmouth down. But the only thing he has to do is tell Luke Cage to go back to his apartment, which is being staked out by Misty Knight and another corrupt cop that she doesn't know he's corrupt yet, waiting for her old partner Scarf to return, thinking that that's what's going to happen. But Luke Cage sneaks in there, get some kind of secret document that's supposed to have proof of all the corrupt police officers that are under Cottonmouth's control, or in his pocket, or however you want to put it. So now, with that, when they found out that Luke Cage broke into that, they're actually chasing him around, and now they're chasing him through the city, and he, the doctor, and corrupt cop Scarf, who is basically clinging on to his life, are trying to run back to the police station to basically turn everybody in. But Cottonmouth had already put a hit out on all their heads, and now, henchmen and neighborhood, people that just want some money are trying to take them down. Okay, so when that didn't go according to plan, and Luke Cage and the doctor and Scarf, corrupt cop Scarf, escapes all those, hurdles and everything. Meanwhile, Misty Knight is sitting in the car and figured out that there are other corrupt cops in this midst of everything, because she still has faith that her partner Scarf is not one of them and he's one of the good ones. But she finds out the hard way. And when she gets to the scene of the crime and see that after Luke Cage successfully rescues the doctor and dying corrupt cop Scarf from a speeding car that was headed right towards them, who they did not show was driving the car, but I'm guessing it was one of the henchmen, people that wanted the money, the bounty on their head, that was trying to kill them. But of course, Luke Cage, with his strong bulletproof and apparently car-proof and invulnerable body, stops it. Bam! Car rams right into him, wraps right around him, and Misty Knight is in awe. Don't ask me why, because she knows the man is bulletproof, invulnerable, and super strong at this point. So she's coming around the car all wide-eyed, like, whoa, this is the first thing she ever seen. She never seen nothing like this in her life. But as that happens, she goes down, looks at her partner who's bleeding to death and dying, and does die, and gets, some little last words with his last dying breath in to her and says he is sorry. All right, so that was Luke Cage episode 6 in a nutshell. And I just want to say once again, it does not disappoint. If you haven't saw it by now, go see it. Yeah, because you're missing out. One of Netflix's best shows to date so far. All right. So, and good job, Marvel. Good job, Netflix. It is killing me not being able to binge watch. But like I said before, every week, it gets more exciting because I do it this way. All right. So I can't wait to see what happens next. Now that Cottonmouth is basically in custody, so they done took Cottonmouth down. He's arrested. What they're going to do to his cousin, the corrupt politician, I don't know what they're going to do to her yet. But by the way things look, it seems like Luke Cage's job or goal that he was trying to reach now is basically done. Okay, so where does he go from here, and who does, what does he do? Although everybody's still trying to get him to be some kind of hero for hire. And if you're not a fanboy with comics, you don't know, you may not know that reference. But anyway, that's that. All right, and it was great. Always. I have no more to say. I just can't wait till next weekend. All right, so this is your boy Pop from Hobo Skateboard Shop, giving you the recap of Netflix Luke Cage Season 1, Episode 6. And I'm up out here, y'all. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, and liking, and for telling a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't already yet, go check out the review that I did on Netflix Season 2 of The Flash, Episode 6. All right? I'm gone. 2 fingers.